I will be taking you through certain steps in order to which you can actually be a Kaggle expert, Kaggle kernels expert. So you can see that I am a Kaggle kernels expert, rank 123 worldwide, and also discussion expert. So I will be sharing my experience with Kaggle with you. Okay. First thing you must do to ensure is that you must learn Python basics. You can either choose between Python or R to be your programming language. So in Kaggle, if you divide the whole, you can divide the whole Kaggle community into the basic of programming language. There is a Python community who uses Python for their programming, and there is an R community who uses R for their programming. So I advise you to go with Python if you are coming from a programming background, or you can go to R. You can choose R if you are not having any programming experience before. Because if you are coming from a mathematics or statistics background, you can choose R. Okay, you can choose R. So the first thing I did was I made my Python basics very clear. There is a lot of resources available online to do that. You can refer weeks for each, you can take courses, you can read books, you can do all the little programming stuff. Okay. So you can ask doubts in between, I don't mind. You can ask doubts in between. Okay. The second thing I did was I learned web scraping. This is the first point where I was introduced to the world of data. So through web scraping, I hope you know what's web scraping. Web scraping is the art of getting or data mining from the web. The collecting data from the web. Okay, to a structured form. That is called web scraping. So I learned web scraping using Python from a lot of resources, and then even when I was reading some book, I found huge data. It was that first time I heard about Kaggle, and I just signed up in Kaggle as usual. I think 2 years before. So after that when I finished this web scraping and all, I did this data science online courses in Coursera, mainly two specialization courses. One was data science specialization by the University of Michigan. It is a 5-course specialization. Then the deep learning.ai. These are the 2 courses that I prefer to go with. Okay. From these, I understood that the word data science it's very different from the conventional programming, so open source program. Because in open source programming, you just program stuff. You don't need to know any mathematical stuff, any mathematical theories behind it, or any theories like statistics. So, but data science, we can see in this diagram that data science is pretty mix of all these things like statistics, visualization, data mining, neuro computing, machine learning and pattern recognition. So this is where I understood that data science is a very different path from the conventional programming, so open source programming we do. So the very next step I took was I learned statistics. I learned the main resources was towards the sites, towards data science, and there are many good statistics books written by O'Reilly, which you can download from net freely and learn the statistics. So in that books we can see a lot of techniques we use in data science. We use daily data science to. Okay. Next thing, what I did was I again started working with Kaggle. So the first thing I started by reading kernels, reading public kernels from grandmasters and masters. Like people usually usually make public kernels. Like tutorial, I started by learning and reading tutorial kernels. Like you should first know that there will be a tag. Like if you visit kernels, you can see that you should first observe these tags, because these tags can tell you what are they trying to do in this kernel. So if these guys write a kernel for beginners, they will always put a tutorial tag here. So as a beginner, you should search for this tutorial tag kernel, and go through that. Then you can see these 4 columns. You can see that this indicates number of comments that kernel got. This is a language that they use. Py indicates the kernel is written in Python. In R, if it is written in R, it will be like a capital R. Okay. Then this symbol indicates that this is a kernel notebook. This is a Jupyter notebook. This indicates that there is visualizations in it. This symbol indicates that there is visualization in it, and this symbol indicates that there is a model inside the kernel. There is a machine learning model, and that model outputs some CSV file. So this indicates that there is both visualization and a model inside the kernel. You should actually look for these tags and these columns and choose your kernels wisely. So you can always look at the right kernel, and you can always look at these upvotes too. These upvotes tell that how good are these kernels. Okay, if you feel that if you after going through these kernel feel that if this kernel is good, you can always upvote this kernel as a level of appreciation. Okay. Okay. So after reading kernels for the first 2 months, I tried to write my first kernel. So it was not at all easy. First time it was not at all easy because I actually didn't know what to do. Actually, there was nobody to tell me how Kaggle works. Okay, so I took almost 2-3 months to understand how these platforms work. I'm pretty sure that none of you will take that time. So I tried to write kernels, and I can see that I gained a lot of practical knowledge from this. The knowledge that I gained from all these online courses cannot match the knowledge that I gained from Kaggle from the past 1 year or so, because it's the knowledge that we get from Kaggle is such high practical knowledge that you cannot compare it with anything else. Because if you want to be in this field, if you want to be in the data science or machine learning field, you must always get to this Kaggle, and always if you start Kaggle, it's like a much addictive platform. Because there is always stuff happening inside Kaggle. There is always new competitions launching. There is always discussions about new techniques. So what I did was I tried to write kernels at Kaggle. My first kernels, I didn't get much upvotes my first kernel. I didn't get much upvotes for my first 5 kernels, but I didn't stop there. I again tried, and I understood how kernels work, how these guys put up great kernels. So I will discuss some tricks and some rules you must follow to ensure that your work is good. So and will get upvotes. So I will okay. If you write a kernel, the first step you will have to do is to do exploratory data analysis. So Nevin walked you through about exploratory data analysis. You must have got a good insight about that. So the next thing we should do is what feature engineer. So do you know what is feature engineer? Anybody familiar with the term feature feature engineering.
This is the process you eliminate unwanted fields. This is the process that you eliminate unwanted fields and keep.
Okay, that's a part of feature engineering. Okay, the feature engineering also is, as he said, the process by which you remove unwanted attributes, right? Okay, that is also a part of feature engineering. I will say an example. If I have two features, I have 7 features in my data set. One feature is my date of birth, and other feature is my age. So actually, you don't need both of them. You actually need anything. You actually need my date of birth or my age. You don't need both. You can derive my age from my date of birth. So actually, in feature engineering, what we do is that we remove either my age or the date of birth. Okay. So that is a part of feature engineering where you remove redundant features. Okay. Feature engineering also implies feature selection, where you select the right features from your data set so that when fed to the model gives you the better output, gives you more accuracy. That is what is called feature engineering. So when you go through these kernels, you will find a heading called feature engineering. So after that heading, you can see that they have written code to derive more features, to remove these redundant features and all. So feature engineering is different in different data sets. It takes different forms. So it takes you a bit of time to understand how to do this feature engineering and how to derive new features. Okay. The third step for this modeling, where you put away a machine learning model to get your output. So when I go through discussions, there is a tab called getting started. You go through discussions, there is a tab called getting started. In this tab, you can see that all the newbies ask questions about ask their doubts, and people who know the answer can answer. So if you write your first kernel, you can go in this section and publish that link and ask experts to review your kernel. When I review kernels for newbies, the main thing I see that they don't document their code. In Kaggle, if you want to get reports, if you want to get better, you should document your kernel. That is something you should never forget. Because again, I said Kaggle is the data science is different from the open source coding you might have done. Okay, because if you do this exploratory data analysis and you just randomly plot some charts, and if someone else go through your kernel, they won't understand anything, because there is only some random charts. There is nothing they can derive from it. So you should actually frame questions about your data, frame questions about your data set, then find answers to your your topic and give the link to your kernel. Okay, you can give the link to your kernel. You can just give the name. You can just give the name as review my kernel, and you can put the few message. Okay. Then you can give your link to your kernel here, so that people will come and answer your. No, you are not sending message to someone. You are just posting your doubt in the discussion.
Space don't just start talking. So I will general question about data science. Inside about feature engineering. You are taking data science. You have to ask the right questions. Is there some way to do so? Like, how do you actually go around and ask the right questions? You are getting something. Like, you can explain with an example by practice. So getting started.
Okay, you can get started. As I said, you can get started by referring other kernels. If you read 100 kernels, you will get
that kind of knowledge, how to ask questions, how to ask the right questions. That is one important stuff when you deal with data science. When you deal with exploratory data analysis, how to ask the right questions to your data, and how to get the right answers. That you can get only through practice, regular practice. For that, you must just read kernels and you will understand.
I didn't use Kaggle a lot. I just go to Kaggle, collect the data sets like image classification data sets, object detection data sets. So my question is, if I go in for an object detection kind of team, there's a lot of computation is needed because we are dealing with convolution neural networks, so it needs higher computation power. So what's the GPU power that is providing in Kaggle? Like if you consider Google Colab itself, it's providing a Tesla K80 plus GB GPU. So what's the GPU support that's providing in Kaggle?
Kaggle provides the same GPU and it provides 60 GB of RAM.
Okay.
For 6 hours. For 6 hours of computation.
I think the Colab provides is good. Another
Both are owned by Google, but if you want, in Kaggle you don't want to upload your data. There is data available. You just need to append your data to your kernel. You don't need to download your data from Kaggle and upload it to Google Colab. What you can do is that you can open a kernel with the same data set and you can run that.
Imagine if I have a data set of like people and I collected the images for classification. But I have to put the data set, does it connect to our local system? I mean, it's completely virtual machine. So how, like, if you consider collaboratively, you can upload it to Google Drive. So how we can upload the data?
You can upload it to Kaggle. You can upload it to Kaggle data set section and you can maintain it as private or public, as you do. I think we have 100 GB of data space. 100 GB of data space in private. Yeah.
The ecosystem of GPU and
Kaggle is also owned by Google. I mean, they own it recently. So it's like both are same. And that collab thing, it's like it's not a continuous session. You get it well. It's like if it's idle, then it's break. Then you have to just replay again. So the Kaggle does not do that. Okay, next is the stage.
So actually what we have done is like we copied a work from somebody who did, right? Like copy and connect.
Just 4.
Yeah. So we copied, like we actually copied
It
the
was
work.
actually 4. 2 days before they changed to copy and edit now. I don't know why.
Still copying is somebody did that portion and then we are actually copying it and then committing, right? What's the
Actually, copy and edit works in another way. If you are interested in one kernel, you can fork it. You can fork it and make changes. Make good changes. Okay, then make good changes and publish as your kernel. But you should have some ethics. You should give a link or some appreciation to the author who wrote that kernel. That's kind of ethics we follow in Kaggle. Because
everyone, how does they actually rank based on like those kernel guys are the one who make this kernel, like everyone can write the kernel, right? How do they rank based upon that, like
upwards. Okay. If you make a kernel, you can upload that.
So we copy from that kernel, right?
You copy from that kernel, but if you have made significant changes, people will upload your kernel. But if you haven't made significant changes, nobody will.
And one more point which I would like to add is like even though we are copying, but the main purpose is to learn. So
Actually, you must not be, as beginners, you must not be concerned with copying. You can keep it as private. Should not. There is nothing like that. You can keep it as private, and you can have it as.
what about the licensing of data set?
does it have to be open, or can it be the company's exclusive that you can just use it with them?
Like in competition section.
Yeah, generally, like it's where if I open my data set, am I at a loss to someone is going to benefit? How does the whole, do you have an idea about the data set licensing?
Like if you upload a data set, it can be like private or public. But in competition section, the company uploads the data set. They have some kind of, you will have to agree to some terms and terms that company insists you to agree if you want to participate in the competition.
And if you participate in the competition, you win, they have the access to your algorithm. If you win the competition, the algorithm belongs to that company.
Yes,
Because they pay
and
you.
you are giving the algorithm and they give back you some money. They give back you money. So, I think you can keep it as private, but if you have won the competition, you will have to give to the company.
Could you tell more about the explaining?
Stemming is the art of collecting data.
Is it which technology? Python? Is it done in Python?
It can be done with Python. Beautiful SOAP and Scrap is one of the main modules used in that.
Okay.
So you can collect data set from the web and you can upload it to Kaggle. So Kaggle awards $500 to the best data sets in each week. You can get that if you collect that.
Regarding data modeling, have you got any guidelines on the business models, or how do you do a good data modeling with Kaggle?
Actually, you are speaking about machine learning modeling.
The one that you put up there. Yeah, we cleanse the data, then you get into the business case part of it, where you get into the models.
Yeah.
So, are there any good guidelines, best practices that you suggest?
Actually, what we do is that we try 3-4 baseline models. Without any parameters, we try 3-4 baseline models. Okay, we select the model which actually gets the best accuracy in the baseline without any tuning, without any further tuning. We just gives with the default parameters. We fed it to the algorithm, we fed it to the data, and we take the model which gives us the best accuracy, then do the hyperparameter. That's the best practice that we do. So there are some more advanced algorithms that we follow. It can be said as algorithm. Okay, it's technique like ensembling and stack. There are advanced techniques that we use to get more accuracy. We combine models in it. Ensembling is combining models. We combine models to get better. We combine like 2-3 models to get a higher accuracy. For the best practice to select one model is to try 3-4 baseline models. Like if you want, linear, you can select a linear. You can do run your data on pick your data on a linear model. Then you can try SVM. You can try a tree-based model. Then you can select the algorithm which gives you the best accuracy. Then tune that model further.
So, you mean to say we got baseline models 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Then you have a set of data. After you do the feature engineering, you push it to all of them.
All the baseline.
But again, at that point in time, you know what your outcome is.
Yes.
Right? So I'm talking about a situation where you have a virgin set of data and you don't know what the outcome is. You're trying to find the insights of these data when the moment that you put into an algorithm. So for that, is there a generic modeling that you normally use, or you write a model around that?
We try to write a model about it.
So for that modeling, the one that you write, do you have any guidelines? That's the question.
I actually refer other kernels and actually other kernels on the same kind of competition. Actually, when they launch a competition, the first active users will start the discussion section by discussing the same kind of competition, and the kernels is on that. So you can separate that. Can I wind up?
When you train a model in Kaggle, I mean, you train a model, you test it, you split the data and train. And how you download the model, I mean, it's like a bigger format, you download it and test it over. I didn't see any regarding that.
Kaggle has recently launched a product that you can download your model. You can save and download your model. I haven't tried yet. Kaggle has recently launched it. You can find that details of that in the product feedback section in the description. Okay. It's a section called product feedback. You can see details about that in this section. Okay. So I hope you all will start with Kaggle today itself and become a grandmaster someday. So thank you. Follow me on Kaggle, and my username is Shabrius. Okay, you can find me if you want. If you don't want to miss any of my future talents, you can follow me on Kaggle, and you can see all my posts there.